Everybody, Maritza here from Lakebury Farms. What on earth is this? Well, I was very excited when I saw one of the neighboring farmers put this on a WhatsApp, our community WhatsApp group, to ask what this is, because this has infected her corn. And you guys can imagine how crazy she might have thought I am, calling her or messaging her, asking her if I can please have some of this. Now, this is known as corn smut, and it's a mushroom. I was very excited about it. I've never tasted it before, and tonight I actually gonna try it, and I want to share this with you guys as well. So I want to share everything that I've read up about it. Okay, so what I've seen on the internet is this is corn smut, or they also call it a Mexican truffle in Mexico. It's very popular there. They use it in the tortillas and everything as well. And this is actually part of the species Huitlacoche, and it's very high in protein. They say that you've got about 4 grams of protein per quarter cup. It also contains some vitamins and minerals, very rich in lysine, beta-glucanates that also help to lower cholesterol. So I'm very excited to try it. They say it's got an earthy flavor. I've never tasted it before, never had the opportunity to get my hands on it, but after I shared it in our mushroom cultivation WhatsApp group, I even had a chef from Durban reaching out to me and asking in which area we are, because he is dying to get his hands on this as well. So what I'm going to do now is I want to prepare it and taste it, and then I will share with you guys what it tastes like as well. So I've got the entire bowl of them. You guys can see there's quite a couple of different ones. I wasn't sure about the blackish color that they've got, but I actually did a bit more research, and that tend to be normal. Just look at these guys. They're quite big and nice as well. So I definitely want to try it and cut them all off. And then what I've got here is I've got a little bit of onions that I will be sauteing with it, some vegan butter, and just a mix of Himalayan salt and pepper. I want to get the real taste of it, so I don't want to smother the taste with something else. Okay, so I broke them off the corn cob. They actually break off quite easily. I can show you guys here. I just literally press them and they just fall off just like that. And then over here on my stove, I've got a skillet warming up, heating up, and I'm going to be adding my vegan butter in there. A nice hot skillet is always a great thing. First heat it up before you add your butter or whatever it is that you would like to use. I actually think this one is quite hot, and then I'm just going to add in my onions and just fry my onions a little bit. Maybe I've got this a bit too hot, having burnt butter over here. But it's okay. I want to try it out, and we're going to see what the taste is. Now I like my onions to be browned a little bit before I'm going to be adding those nice corn smut that we've got, or Mexican truffle. Then we're going to taste it. I'm quite excited about this. You know what, I always believe you need to be trying out new things, and that's also part of the entire process. You have to look at other meat alternatives. Now, eating these mushrooms, if they contain such a high protein content, that is amazing. But I think growing them will be a different challenge. Okay, so I'm going to be adding my corn smut, or my Mexican truffle. Corn smut is such a ugly word, so I'm rather going to call it Mexican truffle. I think that sounds much nicer and much more appetizing than calling it corn smut. Okay, so I've got those ones in there, and now we're just gonna stir it around. Just want to break it apart. It's quite interesting with the black color as well. Yeah, but it seems to be normal. Like I say, I read up a little bit more about it before trying it. I don't just want to go into trying something and not even knowing how to properly prepare it. So here we go. I don't know exactly how long I must fry it, but I want it nicely, properly cooked. I'm not sure if I really want to taste it raw. Normally I like to also taste things raw, but yeah, let's rather cook these ones because I'm not very familiar with it. So I rather cook them properly before I taste it. Just gonna fry it nicely. Just added all of those in. I also heard that they say it's if you even fry it with corn, that also goes well together. But like I say, I really don't want to mask the taste of this. I really want to have it as pure as possible. Then I'm also just going to add my salt and pepper in there. Just basic plain flavors. Salt always brings out the flavor of food, so you must always be able to use a little bit of salt. Not too much though, but just a little bit of it. So let's see what happens here. Like I said, I'm not quite sure how long I need to fry this, but I'd rather have it properly cooked than not properly cooked. And there are quite a couple of larger pieces in here. Maybe I must just break them a little bit so that we can have an even cook on these. It smells great, I have to say. It smells like mushrooms. It's got an earthy smell like most mushrooms have. So it really starts smelling wonderful. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. I believe in trying new things, and if you're too scared to try things, you will never know what you miss out on, maybe. So it's always a good thing to be open-minded and try new things in life. But what I've heard about this and read up about this, it seems to be quite a delicacy. And even they infect cornfields with these corn smut so that they can grow it and sell it. Because corn with these mushrooms growing on them, or this fungi growing on them, is apparently selling higher than corn without it in Mexico. So this is going to be very interesting. We're in South Africa, in the northwest province, so we're not close to Mexico, but this can happen anywhere. I also read up why does it happen. Now, we had quite abnormal rainfalls, and because it's such a warm environment where we're in, the humidity was very high, because we would have very hectic thunderstorms and rain coming down during the night, and then just during the day the sun comes out, and then we have some showers again, and then it's raining again. So the humidity really came up quite a lot, and they say that is ideal environment for this mushroom to also grow, or this fungi to grow on corn. Just like with any other mushroom, it likes humidity. I have to say, we even have quite a lot of mushrooms coming out in the field here on the farm, and we've got bushveld environment. So it's the first time in 5 years since we've been on the farm that I've actually seen mushrooms popping up everywhere in the field. I won't just try any mushroom that I don't know, but this is something different now. I'm not going to go and pluck some mushrooms in our field and then maybe poison myself. So no. Okay guys, I think this is fried up enough. Now I'm going to try it on some salt biscuits. Let me just turn down the gas here. My phone is getting quite hot over the steam. Okay, I think that will do. I'm also just going to add a dash of lemon juice to bring in the acidity in there as well. Have a nice balance of flavors. There we go. Alrighty, so now we're going to try it. I'm just going to take one just as it is. I'm very, very curious about this. And I'll taste and I'll let you guys know now. Okay, here we go. It's got a weird texture, but I think I had more onion than mushroom there. There it is. Quite blackish color. It doesn't look very appetizing, to be honest with you guys. Tastes like a mushroom. It really just tastes like any other mushroom, plainly cooked. It tastes like a mushroom. But I want to put some of it on some salt biscuits as well, to have some of the flavor in there as well. So let's try it. My Mexican truffle salt cracker bite. This is quite exciting. And you guys can hear my dog, he also wants some. Okay, so here we've got it on a salty biscuit. Bigger bite. Let's try it out. I see my nails got some of that black under it now. It looks quite gross. Guys, if you ever wondered what it tastes like on a salty biscuit, just plainly fried like this, no garlic, nothing else, just a little bit of salt and pepper and lemon juice with the fried onions, it's lovely. It definitely tastes like mushroom. Great! Thanks for sharing the experience with me. Follow me for more. I'm always open to ideas and trying out new things. Yeah, this is quite exciting to go down the mushroom cultivation route. I thoroughly enjoy it, and thank you very much. Cheers.